As you could see, with Nintendo 3DS, we will propose the new playstyle concept of carry around, affect each other, and something new every day. If we can encourage people to make a habit of carrying around their Nintendo 3DS devices wherever they go, the charm of the device will naturally be conveyed to others whom we cannot reach through the existing media. You've seen scenes of the street pass communication function several times. This type of communication was originally known as tag mode for Nintendo DS, and Nintendo first used it as bark mode for Nintendogs, Dragon Quest IX's use of the tag mode communication function became a social phenomenon last year. Tag mode has once again been actively used since the launch of Pokemon Black and Pokemon White. Street Pass is one of the abilities of Nintendo 3DS, and during its sleep mode, it can automatically detect and communicate with other Nintendo 3DS devices in various places, such as in a town or on a train. All you have to do is close the Nintendo 3DS to put the hardware unit into the sleep mode and carry it around with you. You can then communicate and exchange information with total strangers through video games. The tag mode communication mechanism was already available for the existing Nintendo DS. However, you first needed to insert specific software, such as Nintendogs, into Nintendo DS hardware and put the software into tag mode before carrying around the hardware with you. Accordingly, when you were playing with other software on Nintendo DS, tag mode communications couldn't take place. And for tag mode communications to take place, because your counterparts also had to have the same software in the same tag mode condition, the players were not able to experience the communications very frequently unless they were playing extremely popular titles, which were even called social phenomena. With Nintendo 3DS, the hardware unit automatically carries out Street Pass communications for multiple software titles. This is the function to be carried out by the Nintendo 3DS hardware. No matter which software you are playing with at any given time, a Street Pass communication may take place for each software title. With Nintendo 3DS, because a Street Pass communication may take place for any software that you have once played on your Nintendo 3DS, a number of Street Pass communications are expected to take place, even for the ones that you're not playing with at that moment. When a Street Pass communication takes place, the notification LED in the upper right corner of the hardware lights up. You can then check the notification applet which is one of the hardware functions, to see what kind of communication was realized. We have asked our third-party creators to express their opinions on the potential of Nintendo 3DS. Please take a look. Ridge Racer games provide players with good music, a sense of speed, and above all, the exhilaration of drifting around the curb quickly. If you could play Ridge Racer or any racing games in 3D without the need for special glasses, the real sense of speed could be reproduced. For example, when the car in front of you emits sparks, you may feel them passing you by through the screen, or you may feel something behind you enter into the screen. Such a realistic sensation is something I'd like to try. We have incorporated a function into Ridge Racer 3D so that the tag mode is available even when you have not activated this game. We call it My Ranking, and your ranking will be sent out to other players and vice versa through the tag mode. We are also hopeful that players will be able to exchange their ghost data, which would show you how the other players are driving. We'd like to make the game so that you can receive such data through the tag mode, and as a result, compete against anonymous rivals. You can enjoy the competition anywhere is the concept that we initially set for Super Street Fighter 4. For example, in a train or in a bus, imagine you open your Nintendo 3DS and you suddenly see someone who wants to challenge you, and you can start the match immediately. Another attractive point this time is that as long as the players have access to Wi-Fi networks, they can compete against other Street Fighters players around the world anytime, anywhere, and with anyone easily on the palms of their hands. We have included the functions so that through Wi-Fi, your match can be viewed by others in real time. I think we will be able to make it so that you can view the matches, cheer for the players, and study the tactics. Nintendo DS already has a touchscreen. For Nintendo 3DS, the communication capability has been intensified. We will take advantage of each such function and their combinations in order to provide brand new entertainment experiences. When Nintendo made the announcement about Nintendo 3DS at E3, the fans immediately associated with Love Plus. I think it's partially